Hello everyone, Geki the Gecko here. Welcome back to another video. Today, I want to talk about something that's left people upset. It's the decision that YouTube has decided to make recently. So, I asked you guys a couple days ago on Instagram whether I should make this video or not. And let's just say a good percent of all of you wanted me to make this video. So, here we are. So for those who don't know what's going on, YouTube recently made the decision to remove dislike counts from their site, meaning that anyone on any video wouldn't be able to see the amount of dislikes a video has. Now, a lot of people weren't too happy about this decision. And well, this is not complete new news, as YouTube has already been testing this feature out, and it seems that they're about to be really putting this feature into action, if you get what I'm saying. The reason why YouTube is removing these dislike counts is because they want to reduce the attacks that these creators are receiving across YouTube from these dislikers. So what YouTube is saying is that they're removing the dislike button to stop harassment across the platform, which according to YouTube, the attacks are being reduced pretty good. So of course that's good to hear, but this is also bad because people like me would love to know what type of video I'm about to watch, whether it's good or bad, or if it's like, worth my time. Dislikes also serve a purpose to let the viewer know and the creator whether if this video was actually worth watching or making. It's not just about disliking it because you hate it. It's also there to let viewers and the creator know that, hey, this video, it wasn't pretty good, maybe you could do better next time. Dislikes also serve a heavy purpose for letting viewers know whether if their video is a scam or if it's legit. A lot of people pointed this out too, and YouTube responded that scams shouldn't even be on YouTube and they wouldn't appreciate it. Well, as we appreciate that response, we don't appreciate the fact that you're not really doing anything about it in terms of helping out. Of course, if you report or if YouTube sees a scam video, they'll take it down. But that's not always going to be the case, as some scam videos will still be up on YouTube and still affect those who fall for it. That's why these dislikes matter. So that way people can at least have a clue or a warning that these videos are bad and that you shouldn't take interest or do anything about them, apart from removing them from your site. Another thing I want to talk about is YouTube's response. It made me feel some kind of way when it was said. I'll play the clip now.
Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, without a public dislike count, how can viewers tell if a video is worth watching? Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, they didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not. In other words, it didn't really matter if a video had a lot of dislikes or not, they still watched.
What I'm personally getting here is that people don't look at the like and dislike ratio of a video of whatever video they're watching. And most people, myself included, don't even pay attention to the like and dislike video when we just look at normally the thumbnail and the title. We worry about that stuff kinda later at the end of the video or after we finish watching, or, just during it too. So not everyone, and it's been a thing for a while, wouldn't really pay attention to the like and dislike ratio when they first click a video. They're there for the video, not how well or how much people liked it. They're just there because they're interested in it, not because they are curious about the like and dislike ratio. Okay? People watch a video because they're interested in what it is. They don't worry about the like and dislike ratio until maybe after, or sometimes not at all. And I'm not saying no one pays attention to the like and dislike count at all. People still, use that stuff respectfully, as I previously mentioned, scams and just, critiquing a video. Sometimes people would appreciate if you're honest about what their content is. Of course, there's some who can't handle honesty, but that's just them. Everyone has their own way of expressing themselves, and dislikes are a good way of showing how viewers could care about the creator by telling them that, hey, this video wasn't so good, or B, this video was a scam. Yes, I know that YouTube is trying to protect its creators from bullying, harassment, and other sorts of things, but removing the dislike count isn't really going to help much in terms of harassment and bullying, as people could still use the comments. So if YouTube plans on removing comments, then that's gonna be a show to see. Ugh. But sometimes you gotta accept that this is the real world. There's always gonna be hate and negativity. No matter what you do, there's always gonna be some sort of negativity. You could reduce it as much as you can, but there's always gonna be a certain someone who spreads this negativity energy everywhere, and that can spread like a disease. It's not easy to get rid of, and I can understand why you would want to get rid of it. I would want to get rid of it too, but doing stuff like this can be kind of pointless, especially if you have a big platform where billions and billions of users use it every day. Some of those billions of users still cause trouble to this day, and it doesn't matter how much you kick off your site just because they violated the policy of your regulations. There's still going to be new people every day joining this platform, whether it's causing trouble or making new content for other people, or simply just sitting there to watch videos. There's always going to be conflict and new ways for people to harass other creators on this platform. If people can't dislike a video, then the next best thing to do is to comment hateful things. And frankly, I think commenting is a bigger thing than actually disliking a video. As for commenting can actually get personal, while disliking a video is all but just clicking one button. So I'm curious, YouTube, are you going to get rid of commenting next? Or make it a pay to comment thing? Either way, it still won't work no matter what you do. It's simply just how it is. Another thing I want to talk about is the argument that YouTube brings up.
All right, so that's the update. I hope it doesn't cause too much frustration. Honestly, I think you're going to get used to it pretty quickly, and keep in mind other platforms don't even have a dislike button. So consider that. Thank you, and I hope you're well.
While this is true that other platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter do not have a dislike button, there's really no need for it though, since it's mostly just a social platform. Sure, you could argue that YouTube is a social media source as well, but it doesn't just serve as a social media source, as it can also serve for entertainment, a news source, a way of learning, and a way to watch TV shows and movies, as well as a bunch of other things. The other platforms don't have a dislike button because they simply don't need one, but who's to say they won't add one later in the future? YouTube is the bigger platform out of all the other platforms, so it would make sense for them to have a dislike button, especially since they have a wide variety of certain types of videos and or movies. Dislikes can also send a signal out there to viewers and the creator to let them know that whether they're doing in their video is good or not. It's not just about hating, it's just about getting the message out there. For some creators it may be hard, but sometimes you gotta go through the bad to get the good. One could even say the amount of dislikes could help a person grow as a creator. It's called trial and error, YouTube. Get it straight. By the way, these past few changes to your site have really downgraded your platform in the past few years. And if this is the plan for the future of your site, then I'm just going to say this now. It looks jarring as ever. But that's all for today. I just wanted to share my thoughts out about what's going on with YouTube and their dislike update. But yeah, like if you enjoyed, and subscribe to become part of the adventure, guys. Peace out.
Come on.